I said, wow, this is what the community wanted. This is what the community was hoping for.
It's going to be a very neat experience for someone to be living here. It's just going to be great.
My partner, John Garland, and I are community-minded developers. We like working within the municipal confines to take a municipal asset that's outlived its commercial or educational usefulness, revitalize it, turn it into workforce housing.
Well, to the overall community, it's incredibly important. It's important in every community, I would suspect, but particularly in ours, as we've had so much growth over the last 5 years. Affordable housing, workforce housing is a huge issue for us. We need more quality places for folks to live because we honestly don't have enough labor living in our community. We're having to import labor. We want people to move here.
Communities across the U.S. are facing a critical shortage in workforce housing. Addressing this crisis at home, the Historic Collective is actively engaged in 4 restoration projects in Martinsville and Henry County, Virginia. The Fieldale School Apartments, the School Drive Apartments in Collinsville, and the Fayette Street Lofts and One Ellsworth building in Uptown Martinsville.
It's important because it's a building that meant a lot to the community and served as a school for decades, both the high school and elementary school.
I was familiar with the school when it was still a school. And then, of course, when they closed the school, of course, it was sold to someone else, and it had started to fall into disrepair. So the excitement for our board was to be able to breathe new life into this building.
And breathing new life into the Fieldale School would be no easy task. In 1941, the Fieldale School was constructed to support a growing and vibrant community fueled by the expanding textile operations of Marshall Field and Company. Unfortunately, this growth wouldn't last forever. Eventually, the economic outlook within the community would change, and a difficult decision was made. In 2004, Henry County consolidated schools, and the Fieldale building was closed for the first time in nearly 80 years. After almost 20 years of neglect, the building was in poor condition, rotting from the inside and out, in critical need of expert rehabilitation. With the Historic Collective team at the helm, the transformation has been remarkable. Once uninhabitable, the building has been meticulously restored, featuring details unique to its history as a school, while incorporating state-of-the-art modern conveniences in each of its 23 residences.
I can't think of any better use for this property than having apartments there. And 1940, the workmanship and things were very well built. You're not going to get that building new. You can try, but you're just not going to recreate that.
It's going to have a phenomenal effect, in my opinion, to revitalizing Fieldale because it's bringing back history, it's bringing back life, it's bringing people that are going to be able to serve the businesses here in the area.
The guys did a great job of preserving the school. There's a lot of original walls, and they kept some of the murals, and then the outside, still looks beautiful. And so, historically, there's a lot of little neat trinkets in a lot of the rooms. There's the chalkboards and such, and the lockers, and so it has a unique look that you wouldn't get at a newer construction.
They've been great to work with. They've worked with our staff. They've reached out. I remember the first meeting I met Jim, and he really challenged me, what's your vision for this place in 30 years? And he got us to thinking about what we could be and as we want to rebuild the community. So it's been a great process.
I just see a great partnership there. I see both groups of people working together to grow this community. And with the school here, you have a pool, you have a restaurant across the street. What more can you ask for?
Hopefully when you come back to Fieldale, you'll see even more people on the streets, you'll see kids at the pool, you'll see the downtown areas, these smaller communities coming back to life, which really gives, I think there's a real desire for that in the world. People of my age grew up in that kind of community, A lot of the younger folks are just now beginning to experience it for the first time, and I think they're going to like what they find here.